All right, it's time for another unboxing video. I haven't done one of these a year or two, and of course they're shameless and materialistic. That's partly why I don't do them, but I also don't order very much off the internet. However, Criterion did have a flash sale recently, and they always give out 10 to 20 bucks for subscribers to the Criterion channel. Plus, they've had a number of what I thought were really good releases recently that I haven't bought yet. So I'm going to show you what I bought from Criterion. I don't get sponsored by them, but I do like their stuff, their packaging, the quality of their discs, and I love the Criterion channel. So let's get to it. Here's the box. There it is. It's that big. And you know, these boxes by Criterion, they have this sort of green stripe thing on them, which I don't know what that has to do with anything. It just, whenever I see it on my front porch, I know it's from Criterion. So, and I truly mean this. I'm completely honest here. I completely forget what I ordered, and this was only a week or two ago. So, it's kind of exciting, kind of Christmas in late October for me. I'm doing this October 27th, 2025. All right. Here's the first one. I forgot I ordered this. I did this for practical academic purposes to have a record of it. And it's sort of the movie that got the channel going, but in a negative way. But it was good for me, and yet it was a negative video. It was my review of Parasite. Yeah, I actually did decide to buy this. I'm going to rewatch it. I didn't like it very much when it came out, but a lot of people loved it and had a big to-do about it. After I released the video, I figured on Parasite, which is done with my old webcam on my old, this is the first year of the channel, and got tons of hits for not liking Parasite. I talked to a number of Korean people who told me how they interpret the movie, how it's a lot about Korean society. It's not a giant global capitalist sort of narrative, or you don't have to see it that way. That's what I really mean. It's more Korean. So I do like some of Bong Joon-ho's movies. The Host. I have a video on The Host on this channel. So anyway, here we go. I bought Charlie Chaplin movies, which I don't have. Here's The Great Dictator. And this other one, Limelight. I love Chaplin a lot. I think he's great. And Criterion loves Chaplin a lot. They just released a movie he directed from the 19-teens or early 20s. I forget the name of it. But he's not in it. He just directed it. So they have all of his discs, and I thought I would get them. Here you go. This is not hard to see for you probably. This is this is Edward Yang. I said the wrong name. From Taiwan. 80s, 90s, 2000s director Yi Yi is his most beloved movie, but my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies ever actually, is A Brighter Summer Day, and I've got a video on that. Yet, a lot of his movies are not even available in the United States on disc. You have to find terrible YouTube copies of them, and they look like VHS transfers, and they're awful. That's how I watch these movies. Now, this one is A Confucian Confusion. That's the name of the movie, A Confucian Confusion. And his other movie, Mahjong, which I don't have my reading glasses, but I think these are from the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, 1994, 1996. Yeah, so those are right in between A Brighter Summer Day and Yi Yi. This would be like finally getting to see a couple Orson Welles movies between making Citizen Kane and Chimes at Midnight. Or a couple Martin Scorsese movies between Goodfellas and The Departed, and you didn't know 2 or 3 or 4 of his movies in between there. So I'm really glad they released this on Blu-ray. It might even have a 4K version of it, but I just got Blu-rays here. Another good 90s movie, very good movie from China. Early 90s China is going strong. Farewell My Concubine, really lush, lavish movie that is, I think, 2 characters over the sweep of 50 years. I think before Mao came to power, and then during, I can't remember the time period of this movie. I believe it's mid-20th century, but I really like this movie. It's in my best of the 90s list. It's in my 90s list on Letterboxd, to go check that out, where I have a number of movies like that. Now, this movie I didn't love, but a lot of people loved it when it came out recently. So I decided to get it because I just want a copy of it. It is unique slightly interesting. I might even show this in class. It's the animated movie Flow, which was nominated. Was it nominated for an Oscar? Can't remember. A foreign film, animated feature. I think it won animated feature from obviously last year, which is 2024. Parable-like movie. Interesting. I thought it was pretty good. So I got it. Oh, this is one I really wanted to see because this is one of my favorite musicians ever. And in my whole life, after I discovered him, like age 19 or 20, and he's a mystery to me, and he's only got a few albums, really. Compared to other musicians of his class and caliber, it's the Thelonious Monk documentary they just released on Criterion. This is a documentary, and reading glasses are needed, from 1988. 89 minutes. It's in color and black and white, and it promises to be the closest film version you get to the master jazz pianist, who is a wonder to me. I can't even comprehend the musical mind of Thelonious Monk. Great name, too. I mean, a fantastic name. And look, because the look of the guy with that hat and the beard is fantastic. One of my favorite musicians ever, truly. I made a cut there to get my glasses out. I'm so old, I need them now. This is Thomas Vinterberg's The Celebration. It's a Dogma 95 movie, which has certain principles he and Lars von Trier and others made at this time, how they would use cameras and sound in movies and sort of restricted themselves from being, I mean, the reductive way to put this is as they don't want to be conventional Hollywood. And so this is, to me, a great exercise in filmmaking with, handheld camera. I think no music, and that handheld camera style really becomes a thing, obviously, in the early 2000s everywhere, movies and TV and so on. But this is quite a good movie from 1998, The Celebration. If you haven't seen it, go check it out, because a lot of people love it. I really respect it, too. Another science fiction movie, which I love science fiction. I had to get this because I haven't seen it in the good transfer, is Altered States. Ken Russell is the director here. The screenwriter is, I never pronounce his name correctly, Petty Chayefsky of Network fame. William Hurt's first performance. And it's one of the rare, if not the only, can't think of it offhand, another movie that does this, science fiction movie which spans thousands, hundreds of thousands of years. 2001, of course, does, but going from past to sort of near future, but to go into the far future, which this one does, is very creative and almost impossible to do in films. This one I had to get because I love this director. I've covered him on the channel a couple times. He did Bicycle Thieves, for example, Umberto D. This is Shoeshine. I have not seen this movie, but I knew I needed to get it when they released it. I think pretty recently they released this on Criterion. 1946, Academy Award-winning film, it says. 1940s Italy. It's going to be the Neorealist movement, but I find Jessica is sort of a romantic at heart. He's got a little tinge of Hollywood stuff in there, so I really, really enjoy his other movies. This is the last one of all. So this is a collection. Eric Rohmer, who is, I had not seen Eric Rohmer until recently. I started doing this channel and people were telling me about him, and I just started watching his movies because he was one of the directors I'd never seen in my life. So he's pretty recent for me. This is a tale of 4 seasons. It's all 4 movies from between 1990 and 1996, I think it says. Tale of springtime, winter, summer, and autumn. I've really liked these movies, and I love A Tale of Summer. I needed to have that one because when I covered it on the channel, I think that was great. But probably these other ones are great. And to see them all together, I've only seen them piecemeal, like one every year or something like that. And so just kind of watch them all and see them. He made them in a period of just 6 years, as we said. Maybe they're all related. Maybe they have some connections and so on. So anyway, what's your favorite in this? I actually don't have all of them in my hand because I bought so many of them. Oh, there's my wallet. But what's your favorite in these? What else would you get from Criterion? What are you excited about? That sort of thing. Hope you like this unboxing videos. Pure materialist stuff, but it's fun to have physical media. And with Criterion, these things do go up in price, especially if they go on a print, they will go up in price. I don't have them for that purpose, but you never know when you can't find these movies. As in the case of Edward Yang, it's like either you get this or you never can get it. So I'm, they might go to print. Who knows? And that's why I'm keeping them, not really as a preservationist, but sort of for myself at least. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, Letterboxd, etc. Have a great day.